Hey, Michael McGinnis here. Part two to where do we start with personal growth? Yesterday, when we had the video, we talked about the ABC model, right? And we had selected C is where we want to start with. C is consequences. What are the negative consequences that we're experiencing in our life, obviously, that are not making us very happy? Instead, it's making us frustrated or experiencing pain and suffering, right? That's what we want to conquer with personal growth. The second step is the letter B. It's a tough one, and this stands for behaviors. What we're asked to do here is to identify what we are doing, our behaviors that are contributing to the consequence. Right? Now, this is a challenge because most of us want to blame others, and that's that victim role that we assume by saying it's always everybody else's problem. Well, they might be contributing to it, but the key is here is to understand what are we doing to contribute to this consequence, this negative consequence that we're experiencing. Remember the example I shared yesterday related to the fact relationships. I struggled earlier on with respect to relationships, and that was really my negative consequence. And as a result, B, behaviors, is I wasn't sure at first. And so, I had talked to my girlfriend and asked them, what was it that you were experiencing? Well, fortunately, they were willing to share, and I got feedback such as Mike, you're just always second guessing yourself. You don't seem to have a strong sense of self-esteem. Mike, you're not confident. You don't really take charge of anything. And also, you seem to be concerned with intimacy. There's no proactive effort on your part. You always wait, for me to sort of do something or lead something with respect to intimacy. Great. Now what I was getting was some information that helped me understand my behaviors. Sometimes we can assess that ourselves. But because we're so often, distraught or upset with respect to what we're doing, we have that general nature to go and blame others, right, to that victim status. The challenge here is being able to look at ourselves in the mirror and saying, what are we doing to contribute to the issue? Now that we have the behaviors, will become the next step, which we're going to understand what's behind those behaviors. What are the unhealthy beliefs and things that we have, and we'll cover that next. Thanks. I hope you're doing that work. I got a lot of comments from many of you who are. Great job. Keep it up. Let's continue the work.